esteemed members of the think tank, community and academia of Indonesia. I am honored to be among you all. Leading a multi-party Indian parliamentary delegation to Indonesia and engaging on this vital discourse on combating terrorism, a challenge that transcends borders and demands a collective, resolute response. This delegation in front of you today includes parties both from ruling as well as opposition, parties from across the breadth and span of India, thus representing an unified and bipartisan voice of India, which is determined to defeat terrorism in all its form and manifestation. At the outset, allow me to place on record our sincere appreciation for the government of Indonesia and particularly President Prabowo for the clear statement condemning the terror attack in Pahalgaon in Jammu and Kashmir and for expressing solidarity with the people of India. He had stated that such atrocities are unjustifiable regardless of the motive, time, place or perpetrators. This is a strong source of strength for India. Yesterday our delegation had productive official meeting including with the Vice Chairman of Inter-Parliamentary Cooperation, the Chairperson of India-Indonesia Parliamentary Friendship Group, the Secretary General of ASEAN and the Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs of Indonesia. In all our interaction, the message from Indonesia was clear that unequivocal condemnation for act of terrorism and of a policy of zero tolerance for terrorism in India. Today we are meeting with a prominent think tank and members of the academia in Indonesia, which serve as an invaluable catalyst in formulating innovative counter-terrorism policy. The purpose of this interaction is to brief India's point of view and our strategy to tackle the menace of terrorism, henceforth emanating from Pakistan. The terrorist attack in Jammu and Kashmir was carried out with nefarious design to disrupt normalcy and to provoke communal disharmony in India. Following the terrorist attack on April 22, India waited for 2 weeks for Pakistan to take action. When there was no action, on May 7th, India decided to target the terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. India's response was measured, proportionate, non-escalatory and responsible. We are very clear on our approach towards terrorism. India, along with other countries like Indonesia, have a zero tolerance for terrorism. To implement this, India will not make any distinction hereafter between terrorists and the country that promotes them. We will not accept any nuclear blackmail. Those who shelter and promote terrorists cannot hide behind the so-called nuclear umbrella. Any further terrorist incidents will be met by India with resolute and decisive military action. Indonesia itself has been a victim of terrorism for many years. We have in our interaction sought support of Indonesia in defeating terrorism. Its backers, financiers and sponsors at all crucial international forum and intergovernmental organizations. We are encouraged with the response and the condemnation of such act of terror. In the fight against terrorism, there is no neutral voice. Every country needs to be together to fight terrorism. Every stakeholders, including think tanks and academia, has to play its role to counter extremist narrative and to combat terrorism in all its forms. Today, we also seek support of the think tank community and academia in Indonesia, who influence and enable policymakers to craft strategies for the future. Me and my colleagues stand ready to answer any question that you may have. Thank you very much.